Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video we will be looking into how to get started with integrating Firebase AI logic in your Flutter application. So let's get started. So here you can see I have just created one simple Flutter application. The next thing which you need to do is just come to this particular URL on how to add Firebase to your Flutter app. Just scroll down and first you just need to copy this command, Firebase login. So you need to log in into Firebase. So I'll just copy this command over here. So let it do its thing. So this will help us to automatically create a Firebase project inside our Firebase console. So if you are not already logged in into Firebase, it will log in first, like it will open a browser tab for you automatically, and you just have to select your valid email ID and just sign in. That's it. Once that is done, we just have to copy this command pub global activate flutter CLI. So let's just wait for this to finish. So it does take a bit of time, and in the meantime what I'll do is I'll just quickly open Android Studio as well. You don't need to open Android Studio. I'm using Android Studio just so that I can mirror my device, that's why, and nothing else. So I think it's taking a bit of time. I don't know why. Alright, even Android Studio opening up is taking a bit of time. Sorry about this. Let's just hold on. And let me check my internet. Yeah, internet seems fine. Okay, I'll just open a random Android project. Again, you don't need to do this, like I said. Okay, and here let me just mirror my device as well. Okay, it is taking a bit of time. Sorry about this. You can feel free to fast forward the video. I don't know why it is taking so much time. Still running the Gradle script. Okay, you know what, I'll just stop this. Okay, this is taking too much time. I'll just stop this because I already have the project opened and I'm not able to. Don't know why this is taking so much time. Come on. Anyways, let me quickly fix this and come back, and next I'll show you the step. All I have done is run Firebase login. Okay, I think it has fixed itself. I'm not even able to close all this stuff. I don't know why. Close all tabs. Okay, I don't want this. Deep links. Where is the option? I don't see the option. Where did the option go? Okay, it is still okay. Finally I see the option of running devices. So here I'll just open my device. Has Firebase login finally did its job or not? Okay, it is still working. I don't know why it is taking so much time, but anyways, I'll just quickly mirror my device. I think I am facing some problem with my internet, I guess. That's why it is taking a bit of time. In the meantime I'll just show you guys the output. I don't know, let me just try to stop this and run again Firebase login. Okay, so here on the right hand side, let this Firebase login command run, but in the right hand side I'll just quickly show you guys the output. So here I have this run button. I'll just click on this run button, and here I'm asking, I'll show you the prompt later on. I have the prompt with me as well. I'm asking it to generate a story, and based on that particular prompt it will give me answer, like it will generate a story for me. And we are using Gemini 2.5 Flash, which is the latest free tier model from Firebase AI logic. In case if you are watching this video way into the future, you might have to update that particular thing as well. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I'm sorry for that yellow color, but it has generated the story for me. I don't know why this Firebase login command is taking a bit of time. Anyways, I'll just stop this. It's getting, so I don't know why it is taking so much time. because I have already ran this command previously, so I know I am already logged in into Firebase. So I'll just run dart pub global activate flutter fire underscore CLI. Maybe some issue with Firebase itself. So here you can see inside your Flutter project you need to run this command. Then we need to configure our project, right? So I can just copy this and I can paste it over here. So it will fetch the available Firebase projects from my Firebase login. Hopefully this should be pretty quick. Okay, in the meantime what I'll do is I'll just go to my project and I'll just change this color. So here you can see this was the prompt I was running. I'll show you the code in a bit. I have changed the color to red. Okay, I need to run it again. That's the thing. Okay, there is some issue with Firebase CLI, I guess. That's why it is taking a bit of time. I'm not sure if there is an issue with my internet or not, because my internet seems to be fine. Let me quickly check on my device. Okay, so finally it has created a, like, it is asking me, would you like to create a new Firebase project? I'll just click on yes. Okay, here you need to give some Firebase project name, so I'll just give it as my Flutter Fire project. Okay, I mean, I think so it didn't capture the entire whatever I typed and it just took M. Again, this is an issue with Firebase, I guess, the Firebase CLI. Hopefully by the time you guys see it, this gets fixed, but let's just wait. In the meantime, I'll just quickly show you guys the code. Let it create the Firebase project. Okay, okay, now VS Code is acting up as well. Okay, so all you need to do is don't worry about this Firebase options.dart. This was created automatically. You just need to import Firebase core. We'll be adding this dependency soon, Firebase option as well as Firebase AI. Okay, we'll be adding this dependency as well. Then inside you need to refactor your main method like this: future void widget flutter binding dot ensure analyzed initialize, sorry, then await Firebase dot initialize app default Firebase options dot current platform, and here your run method. Then just scroll down and here is our my homepage widget. So it is a stateful widget, so the data is empty at the start. Then here we use Firebase AI dot Google AI dot generative model. I'll show you the code as well later on, so if you want you can see this particular documentation over here. So yeah, if you want you can follow this documentation as well, but for now I'm just showing you the code because this is taking a bit of time. Okay, so it has errored out, I don't know why. So I'll just run this Flutter Firebase configure again. I think there is something wrong with the Flutter CLI. These things happen exactly when I'm recording a video. So I'll just click on create a new project. I'll just give it as my Flutter Firebase project. I think previously, see, again you see over here, I don't know why it is not taking my name, or is there any kind of a delay? It is not taking my name, I don't know why. Not like I'm trying to type something out, but I'll just keep it as it is. It is not taking, I don't know what else we can do over here. There is something wrong with the Flutter Firebase CLI, that's why it is acting up. Anyways, let's come back to our code. I'll quickly, so here I have refactored the homepage widget. So here you can see I'm using Gemini 2.5 Flash, and this is the prompt: write a story about magic backpack. You can change the prompt to whatever you feel like, and here I have one button, and on click of it we just generate a content, and here it is a sync await, and once we get the response we just update our state and display it inside our text element. That's it. So here, yeah, finally, so here I just want it for Android, iOS. If you want it for Mac OS web as well, I'll just unselect this. You can unselect this by using your arrow key and then pressing the space bar. So I only want it for Android and iOS. So let's just wait. Okay, in the meantime let me just try to run this as well. Let's see if, because I want to show you the color in red, text color, because the text color was not previously visible. So let's just wait. So it is registering the iOS app as well. Oh, in the meantime what I can do is I can just go to Firebase console. I can click on go to console, so it should have automatically created the project for me. So let's just wait for a second, and here you can see it has created this project. Sorry for the bad project naming. Then you just have to go to AI logic, Let's just wait. Okay, click on get started. Then here we will select this Gemini developer API because it is free. If you want a paid one, you can select this Vertex AI Gemini API. Click on get started with this API. Click on enable. Let's just hold. Okay, then click on continue. And click on continue over here as well. Okay, so this Firebase AI logic is enabled inside our Flutter project, and this step is also done. Let's go back to the documentation again. So we already run the Flutter Fire configure command. Then let's just copy this and run this command, Flutter pub add Firebase core. Okay, and then again we'll need to copy this command, Flutter Fire configure. So I'll just run this again. Okay, so you have an existing and possibly already configured. Would you prefer to reuse the values? Yes, sure. Okay, so it will create. So then you have to add this two lines of import which I have already shown you, and this I have already shown you. Now don't run Flutter run command. Then what we need to do is you just need to go to this documentation over here, and then you need to copy this command. So it will add the Firebase core. Firebase core is already added. It will also add the Firebase AI dependency. So just run this Flutter pub add Firebase core as well as Firebase AI, which is required for Firebase AI logic. Then again I have already shown you all this code. So I have already shown you this code as well. This is how we were generating. So here you can find whatever is the latest Gemini model. You can use that from over here, and this is how you send the prompt to it. Okay, now I'm quickly running it again just to. Okay, so I think I have ran it again. So the project has run successfully. So let's come over here, and if I now click on run, hopefully you should be able to see the output because I changed the output color to red. So let's just wait for a second. Also you require internet connection, so make sure you have the internet connection. This does not run on device, so that's another thing. Make sure you check for internet connection on the user's device before on the click of the button before you run the actual logic for Firebase AI. So let's just wait. So here you can see finally you got the point. So yeah, that's it. Sorry about the back and forth, constant back and forth, but yeah, like Firebase CLI was acting up. So again I'll quickly show you the code here, all the imports. This is thing, and then you just have to I have done this thing over here. Okay, and on press of button we do this. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Thank you for watching.